ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have an interesting story right now, as our next guest is a musician who got into the filmmaking world. So with us is the very much talented Amr Atef. How are you?
Fine, thank you so much for having me.
It's a pleasure. So you have an interesting story, as we got to know, from music to filmmaking. So tell us about you being a musician.
Well, it all started in 2016 when I was a student in the University of Bahrain. When I saw the music club, this place is like, wow, this is where I want to be. And there I met all my friends and my band members. We created a band after we made like a big concert inside the university.
Okay.
We call it Evolution Band. We actually didn't make a lot of original work, but it was more as covers on our way.
Right.
We was focusing more on the Egyptian and the classical songs, mostly in Arabic.
Okay.
And the band lasted for like almost 3 years. Started from 2016 till the end of 2018, and then life happened.
It did.
Yeah.
It really did.
Yes.
So now, when, as you said, life happened.
Yeah.
Was that a spark? Like, it's time to change.
Yeah, it's just for all of us because everybody has his own path. For me, I was into business more. Somebody got employed. Somebody had like hard classes. They need to focus more, and to be in a band continuously and to have professionally on stage, we have to make a lot of practices, and it takes time. Like it's not just go directly to stage.
Right.
No, we practice a lot, so we couldn't have all of this time.
Right.
So we had to stop it for some time right now, and mashallah, I'm proud of all of them that everybody just reached somewhere, and they're all successful in their career.
I totally understand that. I got a lot of my friends who are into the music industry, right?
Yeah.
And it's that they rehearse every day, right? And then by the time they get a gig, and not necessarily a gig that can actually pay you off for all that time, it's a gig after another gig and another, and it's very time consuming. So I totally understand that.
Exactly. It's because mostly we was in love with the stage. Like this is the most thing I miss the most. Starting from the pandemic, starting from the pandemic until now, we didn't even go to any concert. So. This is what we love. We love the energy, we love the people, and the interactions that we're having, and all the claps and stuff. So this is what we miss the most. So we didn't give so much care to turn this into something for living.
Right.
So that we didn't give a lot of attention for, because we know now or eventually we were gonna end in another career next to music.
Right.
So maybe that's why it didn't give us the biggest push to continue. Maybe at that time.
I understand. So how did you become a filmmaker? What's that jump from musician to filmmaker?
Yeah, actually, this is what I studied already in university. I studied media, radio, and TV.
Okay.
And I got my passion there, starting from my professor, Dr. Muhammad Sayed. He is the one who is we call him the godfather of the media people.
All right.
He was pushing us a lot, and he was trying to make us check our strength points. So I said okay, I love drama production, and I would like to start making movies. And on that days we didn't have any heavy equipments or something. We were just trying with a small camera and phones and stuff. And after that, just after we graduated, got from a job to another, but I had that dream to make my own thing, maybe from the third year when I was in the university, because I believe that I had a vision that I want to make.
Right.
That I hope that I can achieve something in that field, right? And especially in Bahrain, it's going to be great that someone give it the attention that it deserves.
Right. Oh, love that. I love that.
Yeah.
So now, as being in the filmmaking industry, right? What is your interest? Are you into commercial? Are you trying to get into more filmmaking, like Steven Spielberg? Where is your direction right now?
Well, actually, it's most probably with the commercials,
right?
Because it's already what is going with the business life right now. So everybody is asking for it, and there's a lot of requirements. Even in Bahrain and GCC, I've had a lot of of my own clients here in Bahrain, Dubai, and soon enough, inshallah, in Saudi Arabia. And and somehow, thank you so much. And somehow, I'm trying to avoid any basic production. I just don't like it.
Basic production.
Yeah.
We're talking about it's movie maker kind of stuff. It's cut scene. Well, what is basic production?
Well, it just that we call it the direct ads. Okay, that this is the product or this is the service. Just show it from camera and that's it. No, I don't like that. I cannot handle it. I'm trying. Me and my team, we're trying our best that we do things differently. We do things with a creative way. We deal with the advertise as a film. Like, we find the idea, we write a script, we hire actors or models, and we find location, blah, blah, blah.
Okay.
So we give it more attention. That maybe this is the point that makes us different than a lot of people who got into the field recently.
Right. You know, we had different filmmakers on the same place you're right now at.
Yeah.
And I have the same question asked to each one of them. I'm going to ask you the same question right now. If right now I'm about to give you 1 million Bahraini dinars, not dollars, dinars, not Bitcoin, dinars. Yeah. All right?
Yes.
What are you going to do with that as a film?
Wow, that's a lot.
That's a lot?
That's a lot to start with.
Really?
That's like not in the industry, because it's already starting from millions, okay?
Okay.
But as like from here in Bahrain, we can do a lot of it, like, because there is a lot of talents in Bahrain that people have no idea about them. And plus, let me add for you, there's a lot of talents in acting, in singing, in arts, and everything, but they're afraid. Okay. So they need some motivation. They need someone to invest in them, to put them from camera.
All right.
That's the point. So if I have $1 million dinar in my industry, of course, first thing I will work on to, grow my business, grow my company more, and everything. And on the same time, I will invest in talents because they're the future.
Right.
Because whatever the amount I'm gonna put in someone, okay, I'm pretty sure that if they have it, okay, they're gonna get it back, like even 100 million. I don't know.
Okay.
Maybe that happened.
Do you have a script right now ready to go if you had the $1 million dinars?
Well, not at the moment, but we have like 1,000 ideas per day, every day in business. Believe me.
Okay, I would really want to know what's your interest. Like, for example, is it a horror movie? You want to do a romantic comedy? You want to do the next Marvel? What would that be?
Well, that's an interesting thing. Like, as Amr, I'm a superhero guy, of course. Like, this is like my
Captain
dream. Exactly. Like, but when it comes to my major and what I was doing, it's more to reality shows and documentaries. Because I was good at that. Even after I got out of the university, and actually we're having something coming up right now, but not in Bahrain. It's gonna be in Dubai. Okay. It's gonna be a reality show with the real estate production. So we are trying to put our field in other businesses. Okay.
Interesting.
Like, because this thing, it makes it so much exciting. You have a lot of stories to play with, and on the same time you make this, like, you put them under the spotlight, because there's a lot of achievement you need to focus on.
All right, so we're talking about a reality TV show for property owners here in the GCC.
Yep.
I'm gonna watch that.
That's gonna be amazing. We want like the biggest fan.
We will definitely. I mean, even people behind the scenes right now, they're like, let's go.
Hopefully it's gonna work out. Actually, it's going to be more about one of our clients there in Dubai, and how they got into success, because they're one of the best agencies there. We're gonna tell their stories from scratch and tell what they're doing right now, how their lifestyle is going, how they manage to create all of this success in a very a small amount of years. Okay. So but we will do it in the reality show kind of theme. All right. That's what we're working on right now. We will start working on it, inshallah. And I think when anything front camera, you just need to give me the excitement. Right. Despite of the content, if it's going to be an ad, a show, I don't care. I need an excitement. I need you have 5 seconds to entertain me. That's it.
5 seconds?
Because already, let's be honest. You're already on your phone. You're on your phone, right? Yes. You're just scrolling through Instagram. Media, right? Exactly, on social media. And then you notice something. What will make you stop? Right? What will make you stop? It's because you're gonna watch something that's gonna make you excited. Okay? It's like, okay, what is that? I'm gonna follow that. All right. So that's what I believe in. Maybe I'm right, maybe I'm wrong, but I know it's very well that everybody, after 5 seconds of not interesting, they will just
I think right now it's less than 5 seconds, man. You're being too generous right now.
Right?
Social media right now, with all the platforms, the currency is attention.
Yeah.
So how can you get my attention in less than 5 seconds? What would you do?
Well, there are always a lot
of
what's up? That's number one. So there's a lot of elements. So that's we started with subscribe, the one that you give it right now, and always the conflict. The element of conflict is like number one because it's human.
Right.
All right. If we're sitting here in the studio and we hear like some loud fight, somehow we're gonna leave everything and we're gonna look the other way, right? So this is the element of conflict. That's number one. Okay.
Right.
And there is 1,000 elements for the human attention, like conflict, beauty, and everything else. So we always try to start with something unique, so we can drag the viewer to see our product, our services, or our story.
Please hire me.
This is like the best. This is the best thing I've ever had, guys.
No, I really appreciate you, man. I mean, you have quite a story right there. It's very eye-opening. Not only that, it's very educational. I think the fact is that we don't get to hear these stories a lot, and this is real.
Yeah.
This is really real. So before we end this talk, any last words you want to give to your viewers?
Well, actually, I would like to thank everyone that they got me here. Okay, and I hope that from all my friends in the same industry, I would like to tell them, keep being creative, keep trying to be the best, because already there's a lot of people, they started it and they did a great work. They got into international places, and I hope the best for all of them.
Man, and the best all to you as well and your team.
Thank you so much.
And you never know, maybe in the next interview, we're going to talk about how successful that property show is.
I hope,
right?
I hope,
Definitely,
inshallah.
man. Best of luck to you.
Thank you
really.
so much, Barat. Thank you
Much
so much.
appreciated.